everyone, and welcome back to English Vibes, the podcast where learning English feels natural, friendly, and fun. I'm Emma.
And I'm Paul. Hi, Emma. How are you doing today?
Hi, Paul. I'm doing great. Actually, it's raining outside today, and I really love that cozy, rainy day feeling. You know, when you just want to stay home, drink something warm, and relax.
Oh, yes. I know that feeling so well. A rainy day at home can be so relaxing. The sound of the rain, the smell of coffee or tea, maybe a blanket. It's perfect.
Exactly. And that's what today's episode is all about. Our topic is a rainy day at home.
That sounds wonderful. It's a perfect story for English learners too, because we'll hear about daily actions, home activities, and cozy routines.
Yes, we'll listen to our friend Jessie again. She shared her daily routine with us before, and today she sent another message, this time about what she does on a rainy day at home.
I can't wait to hear it. Rainy days can be lazy, creative, or even productive. Depends on the person, right?
Yes, totally. And for our listeners, this is a great chance to learn verbs and phrases about staying at home, like relax, bake, clean, listen to music, paint, and more.
That's right. So, everyone, grab your headphones, maybe a warm drink, and get comfortable. Let's listen to Jessie's story, A Rainy Day at Home.
Hi everyone, it's Jessie here. I'm so happy to share my story again. Today, I want to tell you about my rainy day at home. When I woke up this morning, I could hear the rain outside, soft and steady. Tap, tap, tap on the window. It was gray and quiet. I smiled because I didn't have to go to work today. It's Saturday. I stayed in bed for a few minutes, just listening to the rain. It was so peaceful. Then I got up, stretched, and went to the window. The sky was full of clouds, and the trees were moving gently in the wind. I love mornings like this. They make me feel calm and creative. First, I went to the kitchen and made myself a cup of coffee. I love the smell of coffee in the morning, especially when it's raining. I also made some pancakes for breakfast. I like to cook something warm and sweet on rainy mornings. While I was cooking, I played some soft jazz music. The mix of rain and music made the whole kitchen feel so cozy. After breakfast, I washed the dishes, wiped the table, and cleaned the kitchen a little. Cleaning is more fun when I can listen to music. Then I sat on the sofa with my coffee, wrapped in a blanket, and looked outside. The rain was still falling, and everything looked fresh and green. I felt thankful for a quiet morning.
Oh, that sounds lovely. What a peaceful way to start a rainy day. I can almost feel that warm, cozy atmosphere.
Me too. I like how Jessie took her time in the morning, not rushing, just enjoying the rain and her coffee. That's something we all need sometimes.
Yes, and she used some really nice everyday verbs like woke up, got up, made coffee, cooked breakfast, cleaned, sat on the sofa.
Exactly. And the way she described the sounds and feelings, tap, tap, tap on the window, makes it easy to imagine. Great for English learners to practice listening and visualizing.
Right. And you know, rainy day stories are perfect for learning phrases about feelings and atmosphere too, like cozy, quiet, peaceful, thankful.
Yes, those words help you describe not just what you do, but how you feel.
That's an important part of storytelling in English. Okay, should we continue with Jessie's story?
Let's do it. Let's see what she does next during her rainy morning.
After breakfast, I felt like doing something calm and creative. Rainy days always make me want to slow down and enjoy small things. I decided to tidy up my living room a little. I folded the blanket, put some books back on the shelf, and watered my plants. They looked happy. Plants love rainy weather too. Then, I lit a small candle on the table. I love candles on rainy days. The soft light makes the room feel extra warm and beautiful. After that, I picked up my journal and started to write. I like to journal on weekends, especially when it rains. It helps me relax and think about my week, what I did, how I felt, what I want to do next. As I was writing, I could still hear the rain outside. Sometimes it was soft, sometimes a little stronger. It was like music. After journaling for a while, I felt inspired to paint. I'm not a professional artist, but I love painting for fun. I got my small watercolor set, some brushes, and a cup of water. I painted the view from my window, the gray sky, the green trees, and the little drops on the glass. It was relaxing and made me feel happy.
Oh, how lovely! Jessie really knows how to enjoy a rainy day. Journaling, painting, candles. That's my kind of Saturday.
Same here. I love how she said, "I'm not a professional artist, but I love painting for fun." That's a great reminder that hobbies don't have to be perfect, just enjoyable.
Exactly. And for our listeners, notice the verbs she used. Tidy up, fold, water the plants, light a candle, write, paint. These are all useful everyday action verbs.
Yes, and tidy up is a great phrasal verb. It means to clean or organize things.
Right. And light a candle is another good one. Not open or turn on a candle. We say light a candle.
Good point, Emma. Vocabulary like this helps learners sound more natural in English.
Exactly. Okay, let's take a short break and then continue with the next part of Jessie's day, her cozy afternoon with family.
I can't wait. Let's keep listening to A Rainy Day at Home.
Same here. It really feels like we're spending the rainy day with her. Now it's time to hear about her afternoon, when the day gets even cozier and warmer because her family joins in.
I love that. Rainy afternoons are perfect for doing things together, cooking, talking, or maybe baking something sweet.
Exactly. Let's see what Jessie does next on her rainy day at home.
By the time it was around 12:30 p.m., I started to feel hungry again. The rain hadn't stopped. It was still falling softly outside. I decided to make lunch for my family. I went to the kitchen and opened the fridge. We had some vegetables, rice, and chicken, so I made a simple stir-fry with soy sauce and garlic. The smell was amazing, warm and savory. While I cooked, I could hear the rain on the roof, and the sound made me feel calm and happy. Soon, my husband came into the kitchen and said, "Wow, that smells delicious." We laughed, and he helped me set the table. When everything was ready, we all sat down, me, my husband, and our daughter, and we ate together while the rain played its soft music outside. After lunch, my daughter asked, "Mom, can we bake cookies?" "Of course," I said yes. So we took out the flour, butter, sugar, and chocolate chips. We mixed everything in a big bowl, laughing when a little flour flew into the air. While the cookies were baking, the house smelled sweet and warm. My daughter danced around the kitchen to some soft music, and I couldn't stop smiling. When the cookies were ready, we sat by the window, watching the rain and eating warm chocolate chip cookies. It was such a simple but happy moment.
That sounds perfect. Freshly baked cookies, rain outside, and family time. You can't get cozier than that.
Exactly. I can almost smell the cookies from here. And did you notice how Jessie described her afternoon using sensory words? Smell, sound, and sight?
Yes. She said things like, the smell was amazing, and the rain played its soft music outside. Those are great examples of descriptive English.
Right. And that helps listeners imagine the scene, which makes learning more effective and enjoyable.
Also, it's a perfect time to point out some useful verbs again. Make lunch, cook, set the table, bake cookies, mix ingredients, eat together.
All of those are everyday actions that learners can use to describe their own lives.
Yes, and a little grammar note. We usually say make lunch or cook dinner, not do lunch or do dinner.
Good tip. And set the table means to put plates, forks, and cups on the table before eating.
Exactly. And I love that Jessie made it a family activity, cooking together and baking cookies with her daughter. That's a lovely image of home life.
It really is. Rainy days can be special because they bring people together. You slow down, talk more, and enjoy little things.
Yes, and that's a great message for learners too. You can practice English by talking about simple, happy moments like these.
Absolutely. Okay, shall we continue with Jessie's afternoon? I think she's going to do something creative next, right?
Yes, let's listen to the next part, her creative afternoon project.
After baking cookies, we all relaxed for a bit. My husband watched a movie in the living room, and my daughter drew pictures in her notebook. I decided to do something creative too. The rain always makes me feel inspired. So, I took out my art journal again, this time not to write, but to paint and collage. I found some old magazines, cut out pictures, and made a page full of colors, quotes, and small drawings. It was fun and peaceful. After that, I took a few photos of the rain on the window. The little drops look like tiny crystals. Sometimes, when it rains, I like to capture those small, beautiful things. They remind me to slow down and appreciate life. Later, I played some calm piano music and made a cup of green tea. I sat by the window, watched the rain, and just enjoyed the quiet time.
That's so beautiful. I love how Jessie finds joy in simple, creative moments. Painting, cutting pictures, making a collage. It's such a good way to relax.
Yes, and that's another great example of describing feelings in English. She said, "It was fun and peaceful." Simple words, but they express emotion clearly.
Exactly. Also, she used great hobby-related verbs like draw, paint, cut out, make a collage, take photos. These are useful for describing any creative activity.
True. And cut out is another phrasal verb. It means to use scissors to remove a picture or shape from paper or a magazine.
Yes, and her line, "The little drops looked like tiny crystals." That's poetic English, perfect for learners who want to describe things more beautifully.
I agree. It's nice to see that English isn't just about grammar. It's about noticing details, expressing feelings, and telling stories.
Well said, Paul. And Jessie's story really shows that. She turns a rainy day into something creative, cozy, and meaningful.
Absolutely. Okay, let's continue, because the day isn't over yet. The evening is coming, and I think Jessie still has some cozy moments to share.
Yes, let's move on to Jessie's rainy evening. Family time, reading, and relaxation.
Let's hear how Jessie ends her cozy rainy day.
As the afternoon turned into evening, the sky became darker and the rain started again, a little stronger this time. I turned on some soft lights in the living room and lit a few candles. The golden light mixed beautifully with the gray light outside. My daughter and I decided to play a board game before dinner. We laughed a lot. She always wins. My husband joined us, and soon the room was full of happy voices and the sound of rain outside. At around 7 p.m., we had dinner together, a warm soup and some bread. Simple food, but perfect for a rainy night. After dinner, we washed the dishes together and then decided to watch a family movie. We chose an all-animated film that we all love. We sat on the sofa under a big blanket. The rain was still falling outside, and the smell of the candles filled the room. It felt peaceful and safe. After the movie, my daughter got ready for bed. I helped her brush her teeth and read her a bedtime story. She fell asleep quickly. The sound of the rain always helps her sleep. Then I made myself a cup of chamomile tea and sat by the window one last time. The world outside was quiet, just the soft rhythm of the rain. I took out my journal again and wrote a few lines about my day. Today was simple but beautiful. Rainy days remind me to slow down, stay close to family, and enjoy the little things. When I finished writing, I closed my notebook, turned off the lights, and went to bed feeling calm and thankful.
That was such a beautiful ending. I love how Jessie finished her day with journaling again. Full circle.
Yes, it's so peaceful. And that sentence she wrote, "Rainy days remind me to slow down and enjoy the little things." That's something we can all learn from.
Definitely. It's a good reminder for life and for language learning too. Slow down, enjoy the process, and notice small details.
I like that connection. And Jessie's evening gave us more great English expressions. Did you catch them?
Oh, yes. Let's review a few useful ones for our listeners. Number 1, turn on the lights and light candles. Remember, for lamps or switches, we say turn on. For candles, we say light.
Good. Number 2, play a board game. That's a fun and easy activity to talk about at home.
Number 3, have dinner together. It means to eat the evening meal with your family or friends.
Number 4. Sit under a blanket. This is a nice phrase for describing comfort. You can say, I sat under a blanket and watched a movie.
Number 5. Get ready for bed. It means to do everything before sleeping. Brush teeth, wash face, put on pajamas.
And finally, number 6. Feel thankful. That's a lovely way to describe gratitude or appreciation.
Exactly. All of these are simple, natural phrases that make your English sound real and emotional, not robotic.
Emma, what's your favorite part of Jessie's rainy day?
I think my favorite part was when she baked cookies with her daughter. It felt joyful and sweet. What about you?
For me, it was the ending. That quiet moment with tea and her journal. I love that feeling when the world is calm and you can think about your day.
Yes, that's beautiful. And for our listeners, we want you to think, what do you like to do on a rainy day?
Maybe you read a book, play music, or talk with your family.
You can even practice English on a rainy day. Listen to podcasts like this one, repeat the sentences, or write about your own routine.
Exactly. That's what English Vibes is for, making learning feel like part of real life.
Okay, now it's time for a quick shadowing activity. We'll say a few short sentences from Jessie's story. Repeat after us.
Ready? Here we go.
It's raining outside.
I'm staying at home today.
I made a cup of coffee and watched the rain.
My family and I baked cookies together.
I feel calm and thankful.
Nice job, everyone. Shadowing is a great way to improve pronunciation and rhythm.
Well, that was A Rainy Day at Home, a story full of comfort, creativity, and love.
Yes, and so many useful expressions about home life. Let's quickly review some key vocabulary. Rain, window, cozy, candle, bake, tidy up, paint, journal, family, thankful.
Excellent! Try to use these words in your own sentences. You could write in your notebook, on rainy days, I like to blank.
Exactly. And don't forget, you can listen again and shadow Jessie's voice or repeat after us. It's one of the best ways to sound more natural in English.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to English Vibes. It really helps us grow and bring you more fun English lessons every week.
That's right. And leave us a comment below. Tell us what you like to do on a rainy day. We'd love to read your answers.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We hope you had fun and learned something new.
Stay warm, stay cozy, and keep practicing your English with a smile.
See you next time on English Vibes.